But when the girl is not well, is the father not supposed to know it?
He goes to the hospital, he tells the doctor's staff saying that she has absconded with the child from Nimhans.
Get
You were
information
not
about
seeing her for so many months together. For one day you have not seen her, that you have come before the court and you have made a mention for this matter.
My child is admitted to the hospital. I do not have any information about why she is admitted to the hospital. What is the ailment that she is suffering from? At least that
what you want is, anyhow, I'm not having the custody of the mother. I mean, the daughter, let the mother also not have. Doctors are more concerned with it. Let her mother not have her own assessment basing on Google knowledge. This time, whoever comes with an application will dismiss it with exemplary cause for the next 6 weeks.
That may be.
The court has no other work but to again repeatedly hear this matter. How many times it's coming up? What is happening now?
My lord, the child is diagnosed with dengue-like illness and urinary tract infection with severe dehydration. She's admitted at Manipal Hospital since yesterday, my lord. She's on IV. My lord,
it's not about joining her in a hospital, about not joining her in Nimhans. It is about when the girl is not well, is the father not supposed to know it. For that, he comes before the court and moves this application.
my lord, he was informed, my lord, by the
I was not informed.
Itself.
That's a false submission. I was not
informed by Nimhans Hospital. Why she is doing this? Is he not supposed to know? First of all, you are supposed to admit in Nimhans Hospital. You say that the girl is not well. If she is unwell, is he not supposed to know? For that, again, court has no other work. They keep on monitoring what wife and husband are doing.
My lord, it is because of...
the school had permitted the child to miss the school. She's negotiated with the doctors and she's taken the child to the school. She's taking the child to the school every day. 25 kilometers per one side. 50 kilometers the child has to travel to the school every day. There is no necessity for the child to attend the school.
My lord, there is no negotiation that is happening at Nimhans, my lord. It is the doctor's instruction who said we should not take away the day-to-day activities of the child. Hence, send the child to the school.
No,
let her continue.
Once the court said it is for the doctors to take care of it, they'll take care of it.
Please,
whatever negotiations, whether she has done or not. No, he says that he can't. He see the daughter in the hospital.
My lord, the father comes to the hospital. He creates a ruckus. He goes
all these are false submissions.
I'm making a submission. He goes to the hospital. He tells the doctor's staff saying that she has absconded with the child from Nimhans. He's making such derogatory remarks on the mother, my lord.
False submissions, my lord. False submissions are being canvassed. Day before yesterday, I visited the hospital. I was not permitted. Doctors said they have to.
I told your on the last occasion in the interaction.
It was outside visiting.
I told your client he shouldn't be. What is this anxiety?
But he's not doing anything, my lord. They're not permitting me to even get information
you were not
about
seeing her for so many months together. For one day you have not seen her, that you have come before the court and you have made a mention for this matter.
She's admitted in the hospital, my lord. I do not know what has happened to her. I do not get any information from the mother.
And you tell that why should she go to the school? No, for taking her 25 kilometers, that is all the effort the mother is making.
But that is a risk on her health, my lord. That's all I'm concerned about. Nothing
there's
more.
An IA that is submitted, my lord. Modification. My lord, kindly refer all the images. How...
I need to file my objections to this application.
What is that? What is that modification?
My lord, it is the accommodation at Nimhans, my lord. We filed at the registry as well. There's an IA. The copy is already there.
I received a copy this morning.
What is that? What is objection now?
My lord, this is pertaining to the... Kindly, my lord, the office copy of the IA for modification of the accommodation that is provided for the petitioner's hearing. My lord, the IA copy. The modification, it's filed in the registrar as well in the morning.
How many orders the mother wants the court to pass? And how much of accommodation she requires every time?
My lord, page number 16, my lord. This was the situation of the bathroom at Nimhans as soon as we entered, my lord. There were stools on the toilet seat. This is the condition, and this has led to a urinary tract infection for a 6-year-old child, my lord. She's complaining about abdomen pain, not knowing what the pain exactly is. She's admitted in the hospital with severe dehydration. No food is provided for us. We are ordering from outside for continuous 5 days. We are made to eat outside food from Zomato, Swiggy, all the other online apps. There is no the child's health has been deteriorating. The window is broken, my lord. The saying that it is needed for ventilation. But it is inviting so many insects and pests inside the room. And in the morning, I was flabbergasted to see that there are cockroaches crawling around on my bed, my lord. You could kindly refer to page number 41 and 42, my lord. My lord, page number 32 is the medical record, the blood report of the child. The child has a high C-reactive protein, that is the infection. It is supposed to be below 5. It says it is 12.68, my lord. She's highly infected, living in that environment, my lord. Staying in that environment, and they again make an accusation saying we have not even informed, we have absconded.
I've not been
My
informed
lord,
about anything.
Page number 20, we have constantly been in touch with Nimhans from the time we have gotten out of the school. We have gotten out of Nimhans. I was driving her to school. Page number 18, annexure D, you can see the kid vomiting inside the car. My lord, of course, they'll raise question, why is she clicking pictures? But I am put in a defense position here, my lord. I am supposed to click pictures. The child is terribly sick, my lord. This is affecting her health and well-being, my lord.
So what is the modification?
My lord, a modification
They
of
may
the
want an
accommodation,
accommodation.
my lord.
They may want an accommodation near the Nimhans. I'm agreeable to that.
My lord, we will go to evaluation every day from home.
That is
What you're not understanding is being with the mother, that's what the doctor said. It is not possible for them to treat her. That's what the doctors are saying. Every day, 1 hour, 2 hours, they talk to the girl, and the remaining time she is with the mother. Then it takes another 5-6 days for them to get her out of it. And again, the same process goes on. Let the mother tell the court what is to be done instead of telling all the complaints. Let the mother say what is to be done.
My lord, going back to the same accommodation, my lord, will put a risk to my child's health, my lord.
I'm agreeable for a separate accommodation, my lord, near Nimhans. I'm agreeable to that arrangement.
It is not about near Nimhans or away from Nimhans. According to them, she has to stay there. Either she can't be with the father or she can't be with the mother.
These are the
No
nature of,
purpose of, there is no purpose of doing any exercise of this nature.
this is the nature of complaints they raise, my lord, against Nimhans. I do not defend that. Do not want to put my child at risk. I'm agreeable for a separate accommodation. Let the child not be sent back to the mother. That is all. It will only frustrate the process. That's all my submissions.
My lord, all of this is leading stress to the child because the respondent showing an adamant behavior and pressing on all of this over and again. My lord, now the child is frustrated to even look at his face when he comes to the hospital. My lord, he comes during
She's
non-visitation.
not looking at him earlier also.
She started screaming, my lord, yesterday. He barges into the room, my lord. He doesn't even
But
ask
some baseless
permission.
allegations are
Yes,
being made.
my lord, we have
The
produced
mother is
pictures, my lord.
brainwashed the child, my lord. That is also realized by this court, my lord. The child is
No, then
explicitly
why
lying.
the father is not giving the time?
My lord, I'm giving the time, my lord. The only
So
concern
if
is,
you are giving the time, you wouldn't have come so many times to the court like
my
this.
lord, now my child is admitted to the hospital. I do not have any information about why she is admitted to the hospital. What is the ailment that she is suffering from? At least that information,
You
if
have
she
to
wants.
earn that affection and whatever that is from your child. This way, if you feel that from the court orders and all, you will try to do, you can have something. It's not possible.
Lord, it's
Court
only
can
that-
pass an order.
My lord, I only request that for a direction to be passed, to keep me in the loop. If she doesn't want to communicate with me, let her send it, put it on mail. Whatever medical records, whatever treatment that the child is getting, let her put all those
So
records
that
on
you
email.
will give her an advice how to do the treatment, or
Lord, I will at
your
least know
client
what
is a
is happening
doctor.
to the child, my lord. That is all.
More than your affection or your feelings for the daughter, it's more of a ego tussle.
Well, that is not with the father, my lord. That's only with the mother. That is.
We
No, that
disagree
is
to that.
equally with the father. The court has
But
interacted with
father's
him.
anxiety is only for the well-being of the child, my lord, nothing more. But the father does not have any information of
That
about
is
why the
what,
child is.
it is not about the girl's well-being. About, he should know about what is happening is the only problem of the father.
My lord,
Girl is as it is okay with the mother.
my lord, naturally, I should know what the child is suffering.
No, but you should know, what has happened, what are the complaints that are made. In spite of all that, why your client is not understanding?
My lord, I do not. Day before yesterday, I did not even want to see the child, my lord. I wanted to get
With the
information
kind of
from the doctor.
allegations, with the kind of allegations she made against you and which she continues to make, still your client is not understanding that it requires some time and patience.
Look.
At your age, you need to have patience or not.
My concern is, Lord, I went to at least meet the doctor to get information. My lord, the doctor said if the attendant does not permit us to disclose the information, we don't want to do it. That's exactly what I was told.
No, can't you just wait for some time? On a day-to-day basis, everything. You have no other work.
My lord, I waited for 1 whole year, my lord. There's no
You waited
communication,
for
not
you
even one email
waited
that she sends to me.
You waited for 1 whole year. Now the situation, how it was 1 year back, it is worsened now. So all the more reason now the court wants to set it right. But you don't want it that way. Every day, one application
But
or the other, you're coming before the
But this
court.
application is not
You
preferred
think
by
that don't go to the school. Why? Let her stay in Nimhans, let her do that.
That will only
No special
frustrate-
room is required. No, what you want is, anyhow, I'm not having the custody of the mother. I mean, the daughter, let the mother also not have. That
That
appears
is-
to be the attitude.
But that's not my submission.
That's not the way. That's not the way it goes on.
Lord, the evaluation is to be done in the absence of the mother, my lord. If the child is to go back to the mother, that will not serve any purpose. Is all my submission is. My lord,
That
I'll
the
leave
court
it to
will-
the court, my
That
lord.
the court will take care. So
Please, my lord.
don't
Beyond
go
that, I'll leave it
around.
to the court.
Don't go around. Let the mother take care of the child. She will
Please, my
take
lord,
care.
I'll leave it at that. Let there be a direction, my lord, for her to at least put it on
So
email.
when the child was joined in Nimhans?
26th,
20?
6th
How
July,
many days she stayed there?
5 days.
When did she admit? When was she admitted in the hospital?
30th.
30th. Where are 5 days from 26th to 30th?
29, 30. 30th morning is when she gets admitted. She leaves, she takes her checkout to take her to the school. 26th evening, she gets admitted at
Mother is
Nimhans.
not there with her.
She's there with her.
Mm.
On 30th morning is when they go to, they check out from Nimhans to take her to school. She still complains about
Now,
uneasiness.
what is that? Every day taking 25 kilometers there and 25 kilometers back. Won't the child be more stressed and with all that? Don't you feel that all this is creating some kind of an effect on her health?
My lord, this was not the suggestion put by me, my lord, to the doctor. The doctor, in fact, insisted upon her going through her day-to-day activities. Only on Saturdays, the doctor
No, but
suggested.
the mother has to tell the doctors that 25 kilometers, how can they travel? Shall we find out from the hospital that did they tell that no, you go to the doctor, you go to the school, don't stay in the hospital?
My lord, they said subject to the transportation arrangement that is being made.
That's what
child.
we can understand. I can understand what has happened. No, you created every day for 4 days. You made the girl 4 into 40 kilometers to travel every day.
My lord, on Friday, we came back from school and got her admitted, my lord. Saturday, there was no school. Sunday, there was her dance exam, and the doctor says, no, you take her. She has to do her day-to-day activities. She should not miss out on it. Only on Monday, we go to school. She was already sick by then, my lord. The entire room, the window is broken. There are insects, there are mosquitoes, there are a lot of things that has got.
Nobody is staying there in Nimhans.
My lord?
In Nimhans, there are no patients in Nimhans.
My lord, there are, my lord, but my lord, for traveling,
Should
it
have
would
been
have
brought
cost.
to the notice of the hospital authorities saying
It
that
was
things
brought
are
to the
not
notice.
well.
My lord, it was brought to the notice immediately.
They will attend to that.
My lord,
No,
even they said,
no, if there is a problem, solution is not going away from the problem. It has to be attended, and the authorities have to attend it. They have to attend, and they should do what is supposed to be done. Solution is not like if you have a problem, genuinely, if she has to if the mother feels that it's a problem and the hospital is not good, but the treatment is good, will they go away from there?
My lord, of course, maybe the travel might have caused stress, my lord, but what explanation can I give for UTI, my lord? She's a 6-year-old kid, my lord.
So if something is not right, it has to be set right. For that, there is no complaint. If the washrooms are not properly cleaned, it's not that you can't tell the hospital people to do it. When you're paying for this, and you have they have to give you the service, and that can't be a problem. If something is giving you some kind of any inconvenience, bring it to the notice of the hospital authorities. They will attend to it. And let her, can't she for 6 weeks time, for the health of the girl, can't she have that patience to wait there without doing all this exercise? Can't she tell the hospital that traveling for 40 kilometers a day makes a lot of difference on her health? No.
My lord, in fact, staying there the whole day and not taking away her entire day-to-day activities will again result in various psychological problems that she doesn't even have now. It might develop. My lord, the respondent goes on, says, I care about the well-being of the child, and they press on general ward. Now they say, no,
Do you
get
try,
back.
no, is it your submission that the doctors are somewhat inimically disposed against your client?
No, my
That
lord.
they're telling all that.
No,
So,
my lord.
as for your girl's mental well-being, for that only she is there, and the doctors are more concerned with it. Let her mother not have her own assessment basing on Google knowledge. The doctors will take care. They know what to do. And
Indeed, my lord.
precisely, no, so much of exercise is done before putting the girl into the hospital. In fact, this court has spoke to the doctor for 1 hour. Then only this decision is taken. So this court do not want any kind of applications again before the court, neither from you nor from him, for the next 6 weeks. And cooperate with it, and it should complete in the interest of the girl. And all these both the claims do not weigh before the court. If some problem is there, I'll write in the order. If any of that should be attended by the NIMHANS, they will do it.
But my lord, we completely acknowledge with the mental well-being of the child, my lord, but not at the cost of the physical well-being of the child, my lord.
That's what physical well-being. How you're telling about the 2 things. For 2 things, you say that you will not take the treatment. That will tell
We are
that you
taking the
ask them.
treatment, my
That
lord.
you ask them. Will also then this order also this court will point out what all the complaints NIMHANS is a big institute. We'll ask them why are they doing all this.
Indeed,
And
my lord.
don't come up with any other application saying that some modification is required. And that will be viewed very seriously. And you also. For everything, don't come to the
But
court.
let there be
Please
only
wait
request.
patiently for the next 6 weeks till the treatment is completed. Don't come up with any kind of complaints. Just wait for it.
only request, my lord. Let them put it on mail, my lord. I'm also on the email there. My friends are also on the email. There is also an email thread. If she's
Then don't
suffering,
go to the hospital and do all this ruckus.
I won't, my lord. I won't. I only wanted
Inform
to
him
get information.
what is she doing.
Indeed, my lord.
Don't have to tell him what treatment, what tablets are being given. How is she doing on a day-to-day basis is enough.
Indeed. My lord, a direction could be given for him not to come to the hospital and create a ruckus.
This is unfounded allegations, my lord. I'll take serious objection.
Very unfortunate. Looking at the girls' health and all, both of you are, this is a manner in which
But she's trying
both
to
of
keep
you are
away the
fighting.
child away from me, my lord. She's
Your client has to have that anger management, and that aggression should come down.
my lord,
With that
he's-
aggression, he cannot achieve anything. Can
Yes.
you forcibly take the daughter?
But the only concern is the physical well-being,
Is-
mental well-being of the child, my lord. Nothing more than.
No, you're spoiling it.
My lord,
No.
my lord, I only wanted the information about the child, my lord. Nothing more, my lord. That was the anxiety of the father. Nothing
And
more.
the next time, whoever comes with an application will dismiss it with exemplary cause for the next 6 weeks.
That may be specified.
It should go on. This court on 24/7 earlier, when an order is passed directing the parties to admit the girl in NIMHANS, directing the mother, one request was made stating that the special room is not available. That request was considered. And now came up with another modification application saying that the washrooms and the room are not clean, not well maintained, and as such, the girl has developed the urinary tract infection, and she is admitted in the hospital. Husband's complaint is, the father's complaint is that he do not know about the health condition of the daughter, and he is not permitted to see her, and he came to know about this through Nimhans. Now a petition is filed seeking modification, stating that the order dated 10/7/2024 may be modified and permitted the child to stay at their residence and visit Nimhans for psychological evaluation as and when required. First, with regard to the unhygienic conditions that are referring to in this petition, with regard to the washrooms and the room inside the rooms also. First, before coming to this court, they should have brought this to the notice of the hospital authorities. And it is the responsibility of the hospital authorities to see that the child lives in a hygienic condition in the hospital. From the affidavit, it do not disclose that such an effort is made. Every day, the distance between the school and the hospital is 25 kilometers, and 25 kilometers up and down. From the last 3 days, the girl is made to travel. That whether that contributed for the dehydration and the stress and other things, the mother is not much concerned. But according to her, only the hospital conditions have contributed to this. When before admitting the girl in Nimhans, when this court has spoken to the doctors, and after an elaborate discussion with the doctors, when they have categorically said that unless and until the daughter is joined as an inpatient in the hospital, it is very difficult to understand and treat her. The mother, on one reason or the other, she is coming up before the court saying that the girl will be staying at the house. The father, on one reason or the other, he comes up before the court with the counter allegations. This is very unfortunate that both the mother and the father are not at all, are not behaving, are not taking action, or their actions do not appear to be in the interest of the minor. When the mindset with and considering the issues, this court had referred the girl. They have both of them have no concern for that. The husband is more on the visiting the girl, and the father is more on visiting the girl and on seeing the girl, and the mother is worried about her school and other issues. Both of them are not able to understand what is important for the girl, and if the present state of her her mental state is not a proper counseling and a proper treatment is not given, it would have an impact on her entire life. The mother, the hospital authorities shall see that it is the responsibility of the hospital authorities to see that the patients live in a hygienic condition. And if, as complained by the mother, if the conditions in the hospitals are not hygiene, it should be their responsibility, and immediately they should take care of the particular conditions. Should take care of that and should rectify the same. Till the next 6 weeks, except what the doctor says, neither the father nor the mother has any say in this, and they should not come to the court for on each and every, until the 6 weeks period is completed, and till the report is given by NIMHANS, both the parties shall cooperate with the hospital authorities. Now it appears that the daughter is in the hospital. The mother shall update the father about her health condition, and the father shall not on his own do the kind of, shall not go, he has no visitation granted by the court, and the daughter is in the custody of the mother. He cannot just like that go to the places he cannot visit the child as and when he wants without the permission of the court. Pose this matter after the report is received from the NIMHANS. Yes.